Hi, welcome to Car Mechanical, and today I'm going to show you how to change diesel injector fuel lines. So these ones I'm showing you here are clean new lines that I've already installed. You can see they're actually quite nice and dry. When we move over to the side, we can see these return lines here. They're a bit old and they're a bit soggy and they're not very great. So old injector lines can start to break down and start to leak a bit of diesel and also let air into the system, which can cause you performance issues. So what I'm going to show you today is just how to replace these lines. It's quite nice and quick and easy, so let's get to it. So in theory, these lines should pull straight off by hand. I found these to be incredibly stiff because of the age of them, and I'm using a screwdriver to help pry them off to start with. Now this is a V6 engine, so I'm having to come in from the side as a view, so it's a bit different to what you might expect from an inline 4 if you've normally got that with the TDIs. So what you need to do is just get these lines off without damaging anything else. Now when you get one side off, you should then be able to rotate it, which will free it up to pull it out. I had some difficulty with this particular one here, so I ended up cutting it off. I'm not going to show you that, but I will show you pulling off another line here. So when you can grab hold of the lines, just twist them and then work them back and forward if you can get your hand in there and pull it off. Now if we have a look at the line once it's off, and if we really scrunch it up, you can see some of the moisture or diesel coming out of that. That's really not great, and that's why we're changing it. The line also feels very hard as well. So we've got some new line and we're going to use the old line as our cutting template. So we're going to line them up next to each other. We're going to grab your Stanley knife. I'm going to switch knives in a minute because I'm using the Murakami and it's not the right knife for this, but I'll use it to make my mark. So you're going to cut your new injector line and then you're just literally going to place it back on in a second. Then you can get a metre of this stuff for about £3, so you can do most of your injector line pretty cheaply. Right, so we've got our old line and we've got our new line there. Let's get to fitting them. So these go on a lot easier than they come off, and if you wanted to, you can use a little bit of diesel to lube things up and it will go on even easier. So they should just push down, or you can twist and push it down. Now you want them to butt as far down on the injector as you can there. You might want to cut a tiny bit of an angle depending on the shape of your injector, but I'm just going to thread these down as far as I can, and I'm happy with where they get down to. Now I know some people go another step further and they use zip ties or Jubilee clips just to get things nice and tight, make sure there's 100% seal there. Right, so what I'm just going to show you here, this is the driver side of my A4 V6 TDI, and I'm just going to take the line off again. So this is one that's already been fitted. So I'm going to take it off and put it back on, but I can give you a better view here because it's slightly better access, but I wanted to start by showing you the difficult part of doing it. So we take the line off and then we get a much better view than the passenger side that I was doing, and you push the lines back on and you are done. So you can do this for as many lines as you need to do. As I mentioned, it's only a couple pounds per metre, maybe a bit more depending on what shop you go to. But what you end up with is these nice clean lines, and you prevent the opportunity for air getting into the system or diesel leaking out into your engine bay. Okay guys, that's it for this video. I hope you have found it helpful. If you think there's anyone else that would like this video, please share it. Please hit the like button if you did like it. Please subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more videos like this, and more than anything, thank you for watching.